Hey guys, I got a question for you. What do you think love is? Um, and yeah, just what do you guys think love is? Um, what's it about? Why is it so important? Well, hmm, well, here's one thing. I believe love is the most essential part of our daily lives, and me being a believer, I honestly think that it's all about love. If you could live your life in any way, just be love, you know? Um, because, I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to explain, but, I'm a Christian. Um, as you can tell by my title of my page, it's Naturally Supernatural. I believe in the supernatural, I believe in God. Um, I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me. And he died on the cross for me because of his love for me, love for you. And it's a different kind of love that we know of. The kind of love that we know of is romantic, like love, friendship kind of love, brotherly kind of love. But the kind of love that God has for us, it's so different. Uh, and this love, it's called agape. Agape means a selfless, unconditional, never-ending kind of love. And in the Bible, it says that God is love. He himself is love. And the fact that he created us because he wanted someone to love, you know? Um, when he created us, it says in the beginning that God created us in his exact image and likeness. The word image in Hebrew is the exact same word that they use for idol. So I guess you can say that that's sort of a status that we have on this earth. The fact that in Hebrew, the Bible is referring to us um, being uh, like idols. Like I don't mean like someone to worship, but our status, if you get what I mean. And then there's the word likeness. In Hebrew, the other word for it is counterpart, and a counterpart is someone who's exactly like and has the same function of the other person. So we have the same, we are exactly like and have the same function of God because He created us in His image and likeness. So that itself is so profound. So if God is love, we were created in the exact image and likeness of love. So that kind of gets you to think, you know, like, how are we actually supposed to be living, you know? Um, and the fact that Adam and Eve, they fell, and because of them, sin entered the world, and God, He loved us so much. He agape us so much that He was willing to sacrifice His own Son to die on the cross for our sins so that we may be saved. And those who believe in Him will be saved. And it is our job to walk out the love of God because we believe in Him. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, actually, you know what? Let me go back to a different one, if I can find it. Okay. Well, in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse I believe 13 it is. Paul talks to the church of Corinth about how the things that we do when we're standing before the judgment seat of God during the second judgment, that everything that we do is going to be set on fire, and the things that remain are the things that we will receive our reward accordingly. And then in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it talks about how if I do these certain things and yet have no love, it profits me nothing. I truly believe that 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3, and 1 Corinthians 3, verse 13 through 15, I believe, those two passages are connected. Well, they're in the same they're in the same book, but still, like, they're even more intertwined and connected than we know of, because I believe that the things when we're standing before the throne of God, that the things that remain after the things that we've done have been set on fire. The things that remain are the things that we've done out of love. That's why in 1 Corinthians 13 it says that if I've even sacrificed my body to the fire and yet have no love, it profits me nothing. You know? So it's all about love. And when Jesus was here on earth, he did a Sermon on the Mount, and in that whole message for those 2 chapters, it was mainly about love. Love your neighbor, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, pray for those who despitefully use you. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about love. And when you love, you're bringing life. And when Jesus was here, it says that Satan came to steal, kill, and destroy, but Jesus came to bring life and life more abundantly. And Jesus calls us to do greater things than what he did. So if when he was on this earth and he loved that much and he brought that much life, how much more the body, how much more should we ought to do the same thing? I guess it's something to think about. So that's kind of all I got to say, and tell me what you guys think about what I had to say. Leave me some comments, do your thing, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Yeah? Adios. God bless.